Hello guys, I'm going to talk about my fursonas because I just went for a walk with my dog and I talked to myself about my fursonas. And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath now. Well, and I thought it's a good idea actually to talk about. So, where did I start? I think I start with my first ever fursona, which is actually okay because I made a mask. It wasn't planned to be okay, to be honest. It just was my Halloween mask. It's black wolf with scars and white paint on it. Maybe you saw it in the video. But well, and then later I named this mask okay. And then I decided, okay, I'll make it the first one. And I think for pretty long I didn't have a good design. I had a very ugly design, I think. Because I wanted to make my first one special. I made the cat-wolf hybrid thing. Well, at the beginning of my furry being, I thought my fursonas had to be special. But that's not the case, because the fursonas are supposed to be how you want them to be. Even if it's just a wolf or a regular dog or something. Yeah, I think I have 3 paintings, drawings of OK now. 2 are kind of good. I'm not sure if the design is set like this, but it's okay right now. And I plan to make a from a dino mask a new OK mask, or fursuit hat, a dino mask. Bro, mein Englisch ist am Arsch. Warum verkacke ich Englisch immer? Wenn ich Englisch sprechen will, gefühlt. Ja, eigentlich ist es andersrum. Im Englischunterricht kann ich es ja immer nicht. Und dann will ich so Englisch reden und dann funktioniert das. Well, okay. Okay, sorry, I continue in English. So, okay, yeah. And the name I had it in school. And I just wrote it on a OneNote site. Because we were writing on iPads. And I wrote it on the site. But well, my second fursona was Rocket. And at this day I plan to do a fursona, to design a fursona. And the first drawing was just a sketch in my sketchbook. To figure out a bit the proportions and stuff. Then I took a picture of it and drew it in sketchbook on my iPad. Then I drew it on my iPad. It was okay. I don't know. It was. Damn. It was a cat-dog hybrid, and it was gray and pastel blue. Yes, I mean, it was cute, but it wasn't quite Rocket. And I don't know why I named him like this. I think the name was cute, and then I decided, okay, when he's named Rocket, he has to like rockets and wants to be an astronaut or something. This design was actually more like a kid. Then I drew him a second time for the hat, because I wanted to make a mask of him. You know this mask very well. It's my moving jaw mask. Mask. Oh my god. Well, yes. It's the design was actually pretty good. I like it. I just want to change his design because it's, yeah, okay, I think it's basic. I mean, it's not so bad if it's basic, but I just want it to be more energetic. So a little deeper blue and maybe more blue in the face. And actually, it wasn't supposed to be gray. It was a dark gray. It was supposed to be a light gray, nearly white. But white would be boring, right? Yeah. I just made the color too dark for the mask. And I didn't want to change it anyway, so yeah, I left it like this. Yeah, I want to change this design a little bit. Also, I want to make that, so a little lore drop here. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to write it. I have it a little bit in my head. So sometimes I imagine OK and Rocket as kimono mimis. I think I got it right. It's like people with ears and tails, you know. And I absolutely ship them, and I think they are dating. And Rocket is bigger than OK, but OK is like the little bit more dominant one. I don't know, but cute dominant. I said very cute. So like Rocket come here and he's like, nah, make me. He just stands still like a rock. And OK pulls on his collar and is like, come on, buddy. Or they're just besties, something like this. I don't know. I think they're probably dating. Then I designed Tricks. Her name was Tricks. I wanted to make a black feline, and because at this time I liked lynxes, it was a black lynx. And it should be a female because I thought, I only have male fursonas. Well, maybe do a female one. Yeah, and I like graffiti of the vibe of graffitis. So she's doing graffiti stuff and so on. I have one painting of her. Okay, one drawing. And I also was into arcane. So she had this cool gas mask. I mean, if you do graffiti, you have to do you need to have this mask. But then I did it. I drew with it. I think and I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. I never used to. I don't know. It's just drawing on my wall, to be honest. Then we have Jaspers, my fourth fursona. Yes, my fourth. Jaspers is interesting. I made a lot of designs for her to figure out what is good because it wasn't so easy. I wanted this fursona to have all my favorite animals, also from the past a little bit. So like wolf, cheetah, falcon, and fox because I like foxes, and I wanted to have fox in it. And I wanted to have my favorite colors. Okay, favorite color mostly blue. So I had different designs. One was mainly yellow because of the cheetah. So I had the colors from the original animals, but didn't look so good. It was also just really a bad sketch. I don't know if I have it anywhere. Then I made on my iPad a few sketches and so on, drawings. It changed a little bit. First it was still yellow and I don't know, it looked weird. But then I knew she likes soda taps and yeah. Then she was blue and had a yellow hoodie on, and then I decided, okay, she likes hoodies. Then I had another design, and I think this is the final one. So dark blue and the black from the cheetah is white because it's cool, and black and blue isn't that well. That good together. I think. Well, it's special. Oh, but black and blue could look good together. But I wanted a darker blue. So yeah, it's now white, and she needs to have wild hair because I love this hair so much. She needs to have it. Then for the design, I also said, okay, she's non-binary, but I also use every pronoun, so she, they, he. Yes, it's valid. The hair was from turquoise. I don't remember the color's name. Cyan. Yeah, maybe something like this. To light blue now, I think. The ears are blue and orange. Maybe I change it a little bit. And also the tail is orange and blue. I think a little white is in there. The wings are still brown though. Yeah. Yes. So this is the design for Jaspers, and she's very energetic. Yeah. He's like the wild one. Yeah. Rocket is more shy, but I think more when he was like a kid. I imagine more like as young adults. Yeah. For tricks, I don't have lore. I think it's just one sketch, and it'll be like this forever because I don't really like her anymore. So that much. I just tried to remember, if I design any other person I've just forgot about. But I think not. No, not. Oh, okay, I forgot it. You know my cheetah mask. I wanted to name it, and then I thought Jax would fit. And then I thought I could make it a fursona, a cheetah fursona, and I didn't design it, but it'll just be a regular cheetah fursona, yellow and black dots and so on, and maybe the hair fluff on top of the head, which I always draw when I draw furries. Yes. I have a few furry sketches in my iPad and heft. The name. Man. Notebook? No. I forgot the name. You have to live with that. Maybe I blend in a picture. Yes. I blend in pictures anyways. Okay, yeah, that's it for now. I know I didn't really continue with Law to Corey and Lennox, but they're cool and they're friends, and yes. And Fenor just exists, it's just a mask. Okay, fun fact, I tried to write a little bit lore from Corey, but it sounded so awful. Like a kid tries to write something, I just couldn't write it. Oh my god. It was terrible. It was terrible. Yeah. It was so bad. Oh dear. We had to learn some English words for school because we have ZP10, which is a very important test. My goodness. Well, yes, and there are words which equals, for example, very bad, but I forgot it. Why do I want to cut up one necklace? It just lays here on my table. No, I won't do that. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. And I have a lot of safety pins here. And for God's sake, I wanted to line the Esther, like the new Black Wolf mask, and it's terrible. Not just lining. I don't really like lining in general, but I tried a new fleece. It's just black fleece, dark blue fleece. Okay, to be whatever, and I want to sew it onto the edge because it looks cleaner, and I want to make it look clean. But it takes forever, and I hate it. And I was working for 2 days on it. On 2 days, okay? It didn't take 2 days, and I have 1/3 left. I'm annoyed. Maybe it's also the half. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, see you someday. Stay fluffy. I'm not sure if I will cut my mistakes out. Maybe I blend in outtakes. Yeah. Goodbye. Which is actually